Hi, I'm Liz Skelton from Collaboration for Impact.
And I'm Mark Yediker-Paulson from Deep Collaboration at Collaboration for Impact.
So we've just jumped in here because clearly you found your way to Platform C. Hopefully you've checked out all the tools and resources there. We want to now make you aware of the links between Platform C and our other platform, Deep Collaboration, which builds on the work that you're doing in systems change, in collaboration, but looks at it in the context of working with First Nations and other Australians.
Yeah, the tools that are there in the Deep Collaboration platform have been brought across to Platform C now. And so you'll see them there readily accessible and available. They've been designed to help in collaborations where First Nations and other multicultural Australians are working together. But they also are really relevant for anyone who's working across difference. So anyone who's working in a situation where there are entrenched positions or polarized opinions, the Deep Collaboration tools can help you work through those dynamics and help you work across difference.
So it could be that you're working to address the root causes of some of the big complex problems we face in Australia, education, health, disadvantage, early childhood, whatever the context that you're in. At CFI, we believe that you're doing that in a context where the history of colonization and the impacts of that will be playing out in some form around any and many of the systemic challenges we face. So in Deep Collaboration, even though you may not be explicitly working in your initiative on looking at what's happening for Indigenous people in that context, we would really encourage you to look at the work of Deep Collaboration to see how does that apply and how could it help you also consider many of the barriers to engagement and some of the areas around systems change which will be impacting on First Nations people, and to provide tools and resources on what you could do to work with those dynamics.
And this is one of the big systems challenges that is here in Australia. How do we collaborate and work together really well as First Nations and other Australians? And so at Collaboration for Impact, this is one of our core reasons for existing, to overcome this historical this historical situation that we've all inherited and how we can collaborate and move forward on it. So we know that every piece of work that we do here in this country is on the lands and waters of First Nations people. So we are already engaged with First Nations just by doing work here in this country. But we've also discovered that the more work we do in place-based work, that the strength of the collaborations comes from the way that we engage the local people. And that includes the way we engage with First Nations communities in those localities as well. So there's a number of reasons why the Deep Collaboration tools, the Deep Collaboration resources are really relevant for you in the task that you're trying to do to bring about change locally.
And it may be that in the work that you're doing, that link or connection may not be obvious or explicit. And through Deep Collaboration and by engaging with and recognizing some of the patterns that play out that often we don't have language for, what we're doing in that is making the implicit dynamic and relationship more explicit. So really we're seeing that the Deep Collaboration tools and resources and way of working are really relevant in every context we're working in Australia at the moment. We've got really big, complex challenges that we're facing now and in the next decade or so. So the ability to be able to hold different views, work with difference and tension, and move into that is actually often where the gold of collaboration lies. We need people in Australia who can hold that difference, who can recognize it, who can see the systemic nature of it, and know how to intervene and transform that difference to be able to actually come to innovation and new thinking. So many of the tools and the resources and also the programs that we offer around Deep Collaboration will help you build the capacity to be able to lead others, to be able to do the work you need to do yourself, to be able to work on these tensions moving forward.
So if you found the tools and resources useful on Platform C, we're very confident that you'll find the addition of the deep collaboration tools even more useful in your collaboration work. So make sure you go and check them out and use them, give them a go and see how they work, and let us know how it works in your collaborations. So make sure you visit the platforms, both Platform C and Deep Collaboration. That's deepcollaboration.org and platformc.org. And we look forward to seeing you on our next learning program. Thanks.
Thanks.